A Mercedes tuned by Brabus is never subtle. It is the automotive equivalent of a tailored suit with a concealed weapon inside. The 2026 Mercedes Brabus takes that formula and pushes it into absurd territory. More power, more presence, more luxury, and a kind of intimidation that only Brabus can create. Your image shows exactly why people stop and stare. The huge wheel, massive brakes, low stance, and that aggressive silver body make it look like a legal street missile. Brabus has built its name by turning already fast Mercedes models into something that feels almost unreal. The brand's supercar and high-performance lineup is all about handcrafted precision, extreme power, and visual drama that instantly separates it from ordinary AMG models. That means a 2026 Mercedes Brabus is not just a Mercedes with a body kit. It is a complete transformation where the car gets louder, faster, sharper, and much more exclusive. The most talked about Brabus builds for 2026 are the ones pushing well beyond 700 horsepower, with some S-Class based and G-Class based projects reportedly reaching 800, 900, or even 930 horsepower, depending on the vehicle and tuning package. That is the kind of output that turns a luxury car into a genuine performance monster, especially when paired with massive torque and a quick-shifting automatic transmission. In real terms, that means brutal acceleration, effortless overtaking, and the strange experience of feeling a heavy luxury machine launch like a supercar. Brabus has always been about taking comfort and turning it into weaponized speed. The visual formula is just as important as the horsepower. Brabus cars are known for wide-body aggression, carbon aero pieces, larger wheels, and a lower, more planted stance that makes them look ready to attack even when parked. Your image nails that formula perfectly. The exposed brake hardware, dark mesh intakes, and muscular fender treatment give the car a track-ready look without losing Mercedes elegance. That balance is what makes Brabus so effective. It creates something wild while still feeling expensive and engineered. Inside, the Brabus experience usually goes far beyond performance. Expect upgraded leather, Alcantara, carbon trim, custom stitching, ambient lighting, and the kind of attention to detail that makes the cabin feel more bespoke than factory-built. Brabus buyers are not just paying for speed, they are paying for exclusivity, and that means the interior has to feel special every time the door opens. Even in the most aggressive builds, the cabin still needs to feel like a first-class Mercedes at heart. What makes a Brabus Mercedes fascinating is the contradiction. It is supposed to be a luxury machine, yet it can also feel like a supercar in disguise. The suspension remains composed enough for daily driving, but the steering, throttle response, and exhaust note are turned up until the whole car feels alive. That dual personality is why Brabus attracts so much attention. It gives you comfort on one side and chaos on the other. Brabus matters because it gives Mercedes something Mercedes itself does not always dare to build. It takes the safest, smoothest luxury platform and injects it with outrageous emotion. In an era where many high-end cars are becoming too similar, Brabus still feels dangerous, dramatic, and a little rebellious. That is exactly the reason enthusiasts pay attention when a new Brabus build appears, because it usually means the rules are about to be broken. The 2026 Mercedes Brabus works because it delivers a full experience, not just a power number. It looks ferocious, feels exclusive, and pushes Mercedes engineering into a more emotional, more aggressive direction. Whether you care about straight-line speed, road presence, or the craftsmanship inside the cabin, Brabus gives you something that ordinary luxury brands simply cannot match. It is not just a modified Mercedes. It is a statement car for people who want power to look as good as it feels.